once you have implemented a lot of systems to help you, these systems are like your personal PAs, and then they work for you 24/7. Today's topic is about moving towards semi-automation in sales and marketing management. Last time when we do sales, we do it very manually. We get leads from Facebook, SMS blasting, follow up with clients every single day. But I think that is not the way to move forward in the future, because now technology is becoming more advanced. So all of us really need to learn how to make use of technology to improve our sales and marketing process. When we do digital marketing, we need to have a sales funnel. And this sales funnel needs to be semi-automated. Instead of you having to call your clients every single day, make sure that all your clients are actually filtered and also qualified, why don't we use system to help us? For example, through Facebook Messenger itself, you can really know whether they are buying for investment, own stay, what is their budget, all automated by a robot. That's why I say this is a semi-automated process. So moving forwards, this is what we need to implement as a sales professionals, as a real estate negotiator. So when you build enough database, your life will become a lot easier. So in building a business, whether it's personal sales or team building, we always have to think ahead. Am I building something that is sustainable? Whether in the future, this system can work for me. So right now, if you do personal sales, of course, this is the sales cycle that everyone follow. So we need to think, how do we improve the process of each individual part? This is for both people who are doing personal sales and also for people who are doing team building. This is what a sales funnel looks like. All of us are salesperson, so we need to go out there and get leads. All the leads are not 100% qualified, so it needs to go through a funnel. Leads are the most important part in the sales process, which is the first part. How do they come into your funnel? So right now we are using Facebook, WhatsApp blasting, SMS, referrals and all this. From not knowing you to become close with you, this process is called creating awareness. So all of us as a salesperson, we need to understand this. Then when they come to you, you create interest and make them to make the decision to invest in your property and eventually become your customers. So this is another example of a leads funnel. Traffic, which is the leads that you get from the internet or the people around you. And then you have to do marketing to qualify the leads, and then sales to qualify the leads, and becomes your opportunity and become your customers. So we need to move forward to implement a system that can automate this process. In order to do that, let me first tell you the story of an Apple telephone, the brand. Last time, when you want to buy a computer, you go to this kind of shops, right? Inside people's mind, when they think of buying computers or getting your computer fixed, they will think of this kind of shop. Very old, very messy. The branding is not there. But this guy, who is called Steve Jobs, he said, it shouldn't be like this. Selling computers, selling handphones, mobile phones should feel like you are going into LVs or Hermes. It should be branded. So Steve Jobs came in and changed people's perspective towards personal computer. And this is what it looks like right now. This is a guy who actually revolutionized the whole industry. That's why Apple is so valuable. That's why Steve Jobs is so successful. And right now, if people want to buy property and they want to look for an agent, they look for a broker, what are their impressions? When we talk about land brokers, still a lot of people think that it's like an uncle wearing shorts in the kopitiam, selling you land, selling you properties. So the impressions of property agent and or brokers is like this. So what we need to do is we need to change their perspective, just like how Apple changed the industries. Because Steve Jobs did this, his profit margin increased a lot. Last time you want to buy a phone, a mobile phone like Nokia, it costs about 300 ringgit, 400 ringgit. But right now, if you want to buy an iPhone 12, almost 7,000 ringgit Malaysia. The profit margin is really, really high. You look at iPhone 12 Pro, the profit margin is actually almost 60%. Why Apple can do that? Because of brand and positioning. Because he changed people's perspective towards the needs for a mobile phone. It becomes a luxurious good. So when we are building team, are we building or moving towards that direction? If you are, then good. So you look at this, Apple is the highest in terms of profit share of the global mobile handset number. His sales is not the highest, but in terms of profit, Apple is the highest. Last time, long time ago, when we want to download leads from Facebook, we use this. Okay, we have to manually go and download and then put it into Excel or put it into Google Sheets. And then slowly we evolved to be using a third-party software like Zapier to automatically connect leads. That saved us some time. So this is what we call a system. If you can make other people's life easier, then you can make money. If you can make your client life easier, then the likelihood of them buying from you, it will be a lot higher. So I was thinking, what if we can centralize all these things? During last MCO, a few weeks ago or a few months ago, I actually designed this system. Today is not to sell the system, of course, definitely. Elite One member can use this for free. I designed these systems to automatically download leads from Facebook into the systems, and then you can assign to your member directly. For example, if I need to assign leads to 3 members or 4 members, you need to have 4 Google Sheets. When the leads come in, then you need to assign it to, let's say, team member A. Then second list, you need to assign to team member B. Third list, you need to assign to team member B. You need to manually copy and put it into the respective Google Sheets. But these systems actually automate the whole process. The first list that come in will go to A, the second list that come in will go to B, the third list will come to C, and then you'll go back to A, B, C. Each of them can only see their own leads. And then they can actually write down a remark and also change the color. And it can also set a reminder for you to actually follow up with the leads. So that actually, I used that for almost a month already, and that really saved me a lot of time. And I can monitor everyone very easily. Okay, I just go through the table and I see who has not called and who has called the leads. This demonstrates a system that I built for myself. So you can also build a system for yourself, which in whatever area in your life that you think that you are doing it very repetitively, every single day you are doing the same thing over and over again. Have you ever thought of building something to help you to do that, to make your life easier? So if you look at the evolution of our sales system, this is what it looks like in 2016. So this is a recent initiative that I took, which is a landing page plus email blasting, which we have done last year during MCO. Now I've upgraded the system also. Remember last year, during the beginning of the MCO, we actually organized Zoom talk to sell properties, and then we managed to sell some of the projects inside Zoom itself. So what we did is we create a landing page, okay, and this landing page has a form. So you actually blast this landing page out to everyone in your contact list, be it using WhatsApp or using email blasting, and when they look at it, they will actually fill in the form. And if this client fill in a few times, means that this client is a serious client. So that saves you your time calling thousands and thousands of numbers. So using email blasting, which Wayne shared a few weeks ago, it can produce result. And let me show you a table. It was what we did last year when we used email blasting to blast it out. So Wayne actually invited 37 people to the talk, and all using blasting. In just a few days, you managed to invite hundreds of people to come to the talk. So this is leveraging on technology. And we did this a few weeks ago also. We sent 912 emails to the clients on one of our project presentation also. 15% open, and some of them actually came to the talk. Okay, this is the landing page. Whenever people fill up the form, right now it's linked to your Telegram. So everyone can actually use it. The landing page that we built is actually a general template. For example, okay, this is a general template that we built, and then you can put your ID on the URL. Then whenever you fill up this form, you get a Telegram message straight away, instantaneously. And then this lead will actually go to the system. So you can straight away follow up with them, with your client. You're calling them, hey, okay, thank you for registration for the event. And this is the event link. I will see you tomorrow. So following up with your client becomes easier. Let me show you how it works. For example, I have this Miller's landing page that we actually built. It's a very nicely designed page with all the information, and then there's a form below. So what you can do is, like last time, if you remember, we can actually put your ID over here. Okay, for example, my email is davecw@gmail.com. Okay, I click enter. This link is actually your link already. You can use this. So whenever someone fill in the form, let's say I fill in the form, testing 1, 2, 3, and I click send. Within just a few seconds, I will actually receive a Telegram message. So I have received a Telegram message from DJC leads. So straight away, I can actually call the client already. And these leads will appear inside this system, you see. So now you can actually leverage on landing page and also email blasting and also WhatsApp blasting to actually follow up with your client. And you don't have to worry if they have filled up the form and then you miss out, because sometimes it's through email, sometimes it's inside WordPress. Now you can straight away monitor live using the apps and also using Telegram. So this is what we call automation. Another way of following up with your clients is using Telegram channels. If you look at Adrian Xiao and Tony Yap channel, they have 2,400 members over there and Tony have 4,900 members. Whenever Adrian posts a message inside Telegram channel, 556 people have seen the message. So let's say you want to launch a project and you have a project launching event. Straight away, you can use your Telegram channel and blast it out, and 500 people, okay, certain percentage of your subscriber can see. And for Tony, if you look at this, there's 2,325 members have actually seen this post. And then if they click on the link, you can have call to action to ask them to do whatever they want. For example, that day they have a project launching event. Just within one day, they invited 200 people. 1 week ago, they did a BOP event, a business opportunity presentation. They actually invited over 100 people. So this is the power of channels and followers. So what all of us actually need to do is start to build our own brand, okay? Build our position so that people actually know who you are. And if you do that persistently, definitely your life will become easier and easier. Because the more followers that you have, the more sales that you will have. On top of that, moving forward, we need to use an automated presentation method. This is done by Adrian. Okay, he has a webpage called millersquare.co, and then he actually recorded a showroom presentation, and then he actually uploaded this inside the page itself, and then with a landing page at the bottom of the page. So whoever who is interested to invest into Millers, they can actually go through the presentation online through YouTube. Okay, you can use other software as well. You don't have to use YouTube. And then if they still register your apps, meaning they are really serious about buying this project. So using this method, you can filter your leads very easily. With all this auto reply bot, you can actually build a robot using either Chatfield or Chatmamba and then help you to respond to messages. This is something that we use. So whenever someone actually look at your ads or go to your page, and then they actually PM you or comment inside the chat box, you can actually send them a Facebook message, okay, and ask for the numbers. So we have actually thousands and thousands of numbers, and then we call them to follow up on the project itself. So this is also one of the ways to reduce your workload. So this chatbot can actually save your time. I want to build some followers for my page. So I use Chatmamba and actually specify a Facebook post. And whenever someone comment on my Facebook post, I'll actually message using Facebook Messenger the link of an ebook to them. Okay, this book is called The Content Marketing for Dummies. So the more you use, the more you become familiar with the software, and that really makes your life a lot easier. This is the example. And then I conducted a talk, and in just 1 hour, I got 200 over followers in this page itself. Because it's a very new page, I never actually promote it, so not a lot of followers in that page. But just because I bribed them with an ebook, and then most of them actually commented, these people becomes my follower. I found out that whenever I post something in the page, these 200 people, my new followers, are the first one to like and comment and to share, compared to the old followers. So we can also implement virtual showroom. So this is the Clover showroom. So if you want to present, you can actually bring your client into the unit itself. So it's easier to present to your client using technology nowadays. Okay, so this is what you can do, yeah. Okay, let's say, hey, I want to change the design. I want to change this to a different lamp. I want to change this to different color. Oh, if you want to do renovation, I don't like this color, I can change it to black. And then, oh, maybe I want to try marble. I can change it to marble. So this is the technology that I'm building right now. So this is a 360-degree view inside Feederwoods. The thing that we can do, what I call is moving towards implementing systems, automation and all this thing. So as a real estate consultant, we need to be forefront of technology. So we need to make use of all this technology to help us to close sales. Imagine yourself being the client, and then I show you something like this. It will be very impressive.